Hey, welcome back. Today we're tackling one of the most important fraction skills you'll ever need, comparing and ordering fractions. Have you ever argued with a friend about who got the bigger slice of pizza? Well, after this video, you'll know for sure, with math to back you up. We're going to learn 4 awesome strategies, and by the end, you'll be a fraction comparing champion. Let's go. Before we dive into the strategies, let's talk about why this matters in real life. Imagine it's Black Friday, and one store offers 1/3 off, another offers 2/5 off. Which is the better deal? Or your friend says they ran 3/4 of a mile, and you ran 5/8 of a mile. Who ran farther? These are real questions that need fraction comparing skills. This stuff comes up everywhere, and you're about to master it. Great, so here are your 4 power moves for comparing fractions. Strategy 1. If the denominators are the same, just compare the numerators. Bigger top means bigger fraction. Strategy 2. If the numerators are the same, compare the denominators. But here's the twist. The smaller bottom means the bigger fraction. Strategy 3. Cross-multiply to compare any 2 fractions. And strategy 4. Convert to decimals or plot on a number line. Let's explore each one. Strategy 1 is the easiest. Same denominators. When 2 fractions have the same bottom number, they're cut into the same size pieces, so all you have to do is look at the numerators, the top numbers. 3/8 versus 5/8. Both are cut into 8 equal pieces. 3 pieces versus 5 pieces. Obviously 5 is more. Think of it like, if a pizza is cut into 8 slices, would you rather have 3 slices or 5 slices? Easy choice. Strategy 2 is sneaky. Same numerators. Here's the counterintuitive twist that trips people up. When the numerators are the same, the fraction with the bigger denominator is actually smaller. Why? Picture sharing 2 slices of pizza. If the pizza is cut into 5 pieces, each slice is pretty big. But if it's cut into 9 pieces, each slice is tiny. Same number of slices, but way different sizes. So 2/5 is actually greater than 2/9. Mind blown? Let's keep going. Strategy 3 is the power tool, cross-multiplication. This works for any 2 fractions, no matter what. Here's how. Multiply the numerator of the first fraction by the denominator of the second fraction. Then multiply the numerator of the second fraction by the denominator of the first. Compare those 2 products. The side with the bigger product is the bigger fraction. 3/4 versus 5/7. 3 times 7 is 21. 5 times 4 is 20. 21 is bigger, so 3/4 is greater than 5/7. Let's try our first example. Compare 7/12 and 11/12. First, check the denominators. Both are 12. They're the same, so we just compare the numerators, 7 and 11. Which is bigger? 11. So 11/12 is greater than 7/12. We write it as 7/12 is less than 11/12. Boom. That was fast. Same denominator problems are your fastest wins on a test. Always check for them first. Example 2. Same numerator strategy. Let's compare 3/5 and 3/8. Check the numerators first. Both are 3. Same numerators. So now we look at the denominators, 5 and 8. Remember the rule. Bigger denominator means smaller fraction. 8 is bigger than 5, so 3/8 is the smaller one. That means 3/5 is greater than 3/8. Picture it. 3 pieces of a pizza cut into 5 slices versus 3 pieces of a pizza cut into 8 slices. The fifths are way bigger pieces. Now let's use cross-multiplication. Compare 4/9 and 5/11. The denominators are different and the numerators are different, so let's cross-multiply. Multiply 4 times 11, that gives us 44. Now multiply 5 times 9, that gives us 45. Compare 44 and 45. 45 is bigger. The 45 came from the right side, meaning 5/11 is the larger fraction. So 4/9 is less than 5/11. Without cross-multiplying, this would be really hard to see, but look how easy it was. Now here's the next level. Ordering 3 or more fractions. The best method is finding a common denominator. Let's order 1/2, 2/3, and 3/8. We need the LCD, the least common denominator of 2, 3, and 8. That's 24. Convert each. 1/2 becomes 12/24. 2/3 becomes 16/24. 3/8 becomes 9/24. Now compare the numerators, 9, 12, and 16. Order them 9, 12, 16. So the order is 3/8, then 1/2, then 2/3. Parents, this is a great one to practice together. Let's order 4 fractions from least to greatest. 1/3, 5, 6, 1/2, and 2/3. The LCD of 3, 6, 2, and 3 is 6. Converting each, 1/3 becomes 2/6. 5/6 stays as 5/6. 1/2 becomes 3/6. And 2/3 becomes 4/6. Now we have 2/6, 5/6, 3/6, and 4/6. Compare numerators, 2, 5, 3, 4. Ordering from least to greatest, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our final order is 1/3, 1/2, 2/3, 5/6. Excellent work. Let's try placing fractions on a number line. We'll compare 1/4, 3/4, and 1/2. Draw a number line from 0 to 1. 1/4 lands at the first tick mark. It's close to 0, pretty small. 1/2 lands right in the middle at the halfway point. 3/4 lands 3/4 of the way across, almost at 1. Just by looking at the number line, the order is crystal clear. 1/4 is less than 1/2, which is less than 3/4. Number lines make comparing fractions visual and super easy to understand. Here's a challenge problem to test everything you've learned. Order these fractions from greatest to least: 2/3, 3/4, and 7/12. The LCD of 3, 4, and 12 is 12. 2/3 becomes 8/12. 3/4 becomes 9/12. 7/12 stays as 7/12. Now compare numerators, 8, 9, and 7. Ordering from greatest to least, 9 first, then 8, then 7. So the order greatest to least is 3/4, then 2/3, then 7/12. You crushed it. See how the LCD method handles everything? D. You absolutely crushed it today. Let's do a super fast recap. When denominators are the same, compare the numerators. Bigger top wins. When numerators are the same, compare the denominators. And remember, bigger bottom means smaller fraction. For any 2 fractions, cross-multiply and compare the products. And when ordering 3 or more fractions, find the LCD and convert them all. You now have 4 powerful strategies in your math toolkit.